Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio Space Age episode 3 here of our playthrough. I'm Exterminator and thank you for joining me once again. We are back where we left off, stranded potentially on Fulgura. Our spaceship is orbiting, however we are out of ammo and there are asteroids that come by and we very likely could die here. Well, our platform could. What we could have done is if I had brought a furnace, even just one, I could have smelted this iron ore into iron plate. However, I was silly and did not bring any furnace, and I have no way to make a furnace up here. I have no stone or anything else to make furnaces. So there's not much we can do. The only thing we can do is do a little bit of shenanigans. For example, if we decon, say, this, and then decon this, this will get, it basically puts the ammo into here, and then this will put the ammo in here when you decon something, and then it can export it back out here as long as I don't export it this way. It looks like we're potentially having power issues, which is interesting. I really thought I had enough power on here. Maybe it's because we lost a solar panel from that. Might as well like stick a couple here too because we're not really using this for anything else. Let's go ahead and do that. So what I can do is like, these are covering this kind of. This one is, I feel like I should keep this one though because it kind of helps cover this, but then these have essentially no ammo. So we're in a bit of trouble, and there's definitely not enough ammo here to actually get us back. So what we want to do is try to get a rocket basically as quickly as we possibly can. Now, lucky for us, I also have no bots because I was dumb and forgot that too. Lucky for us, Fulgura is actually the easiest planet in Space Age to create a rocket from because you're basically just hand-fed the stuff you would need for not only a rocket, but mostly for a silo too, from the scrap. So what we need to do first is mine some of these ruins here. I keep forgetting I don't have bots, but once you mine enough of these, you basically do the trigger tech. You get this recycling trigger tech here at Fulgura Vault Ruin. So we need to, I suppose, find that huge Fulgura ruin. I think this is like some of that. I don't see anything specifically saying Vault Ruin, but unless I definitely didn't miss it over here, I don't think. That's all the accumulators. Because we do need to unlock, that was actually probably important. That was one of these, I think. Whoops. We don't want to decon those because those protect us from the lightning. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep mining this, I suppose. I think Fulgura Ruins and Vault Ruins are the same thing. I haven't noticed a difference. However, we are mining quite a lot of these. One thing we could do is we could try to search. So, ruin? No. Vault? Perhaps? No. Okay. I see nothing that actually indicates it is a vault ruin. So, I suppose, I mean, this is a lot of stuff to be mining here, although the problem is we can't actually do anything with this currently because we have no ability to recycle it. So that is a bit odd. It does, I guess I could open this. It's an entity. So this is different. Okay, so this is actually different than the rest of these. So I want to look for something that looks like that, which as of yet I've not found, which is kind of interesting, unless it was on the first island I landed on and I totally missed it, which is 100% possible. I didn't really realize this in my previous playthroughs that it was different because I think we just happened to find it really quickly. Like we were just running around with robots basically deconning everything that would give us scrap, so I think we just kind of accidentally in a way mined it. I'm not leaving here though because this lightning is really kind of scary and I don't want to get struck, especially because I don't have that many shields, and honestly, this lightning, this like one of them will like half kill me at least. So it just takes 2 shots, and I'm basically screwed. One thing we could do potentially, so we go here, we could whitelist, maybe. Could whitelist this, and then just like do a sweep over everything we can find and see if. Yeah, I mean, definitely, we're definitely losing our platform, which is not great. I mean, worst case scenario is we do just lose the whole thing, and we have to start over here. Again, I mean, the rocket is not difficult to get. The platform building, like actually building a platform, which really, in hindsight, probably what I should do before this actually does potentially die is send down anything I might need here, because specifically like this, because we may need this to build like we may need this to build like a new starter pack and stuff. So I just kind of want to send everything down that we might need, because if this does die, I don't want to be stuck here with nothing, you know. I'm just gonna get all of this in, because I don't think we really need this down there. And yeah, I mean, probably this platform is gonna be a goner, unfortunately. That's really not great. I don't think I really need these. But, I mean, maybe we can last, but, whew, I don't know until we find these vault ruins. I didn't think they were this hard to find. There we go, it's over here. I went the wrong way. Okay, cool. Obviously no robots, but we can definitely mine it. It's gonna take a while, but it gives us a ton of stuff. And you can see we get stone, steel, gears, and copper wire, and then of course scrap. And now, once we're able to actually recycle, I believe you can actually, yeah, you can actually do this by hand. So, and it's really quick. It's a 0.2 second thing. So what I can do is start just hand recycling stuff. It's gonna like fill up my inventory, but it will give you a bunch of different things. So if we just, I'm queuing up a bunch, but if we just alt click this, this is what it gets us. So we can get processing units, which of course goes straight into a rocket. We get a low chance of LDS, also goes straight into a rocket. We get solid fuel, which we can just take with light oil, which is super easy to get here, and then make rocket fuel, and that's all you need for a rocket. And then you get concrete, you get steel, and batteries, and then all these other things. Holmium is super valuable, of course. That is the main resource here of Fulgura, and ice as well. And then, of course, we can build the recyclers. But if we wanted to try to build a new silo, basically we get the steel, we get the concrete, and we get the processing units straight up. And then the pipe I did send down. I might want to just kind of sneak in here. The pipe I did send down. I don't know if we actually have enough, but we'll see. And then also, basically the only thing we would actually have to make would be the engines, which shouldn't be hard. Again, lube would be super easy, because you see all this dark stuff here? This is all, basically, you can just get heavy oil directly from this. If we throw an offshore pump in one of these places, if I make one of these, you can see, you can just get heavy oil from this, and it's basically unlimited as far as I can tell, as far as I've experienced so far. So these are not really charging. Also, this is just a generally bad, like, we don't actually want to be building here, is kind of the thing. Now we are getting some holmium directly from these, so we do want to take the time to mine this. I mean, probably not before our platform dies, but seems not great. I think part of our main base got eaten, and we weren't making stone furnaces to fix it there. But yeah, I'm gonna actually grab some of these accumulators and then try to hightail it over probably to that bigger island to our left there that we went to. I didn't actually explore all that much here, but it did have a lot of these, and the more of these you have, the better, because there's more coverage. Although I don't actually think these collect. Yeah, these don't actually collect the energy. So what we need to do then is build these, and we need brick for that, which I didn't really get much of. But what we can do is make smelters. Man, if I could send this stone up there, the smelters up to the platform. So I can just do this, and then we have some carbon, or we could burn heavy rocket fuel, or not rocket fuel, sorry, solid fuel. But I'm just, oh, didn't want those. I'm gonna continue just crafting a bunch of scrap because hopefully we can get lucky and get some of the stuff we need. We are losing our platform, unfortunately, very slowly, but it is happening. And I am going to craft a few of these because this is what's actually going to give us power. You can see we're getting a bunch of gears, batteries, tons of steel, some solid fuel. We have not yet gotten low density structures or anything. Now, these I do actually want to pull up though, strategically, because, you know, if these are here, I'm not really going to be able to collect the lightning with this. So I'm going to go ahead and place one of these here, and then I'm going to take some of my better accumulators. Energy. All right. Lightning rod. I don't quite know. This definitely should be collecting lightning. All right, so it actually, sorry, I'm dumb. It actually needs like to connect to these accumulators. I don't know why I thought it did that automatically. Okay, so I'm gonna place some of these down and it will start collecting this. Now, obviously we need multiple of these and we should probably need red circuits too. We should be crafting this, although of course we do not currently have any iron. I'm going to find this one here and pull this one up and then try to do this. And we're gonna just have to use, I think, some of, do a little bit of a weird connection like this. And then we need to clear an area. I really wish I brought bots here. Oh man, this is gonna be rough without the bots because we have to hand mine all of this stuff, which is not a fun process. But we are getting a lot of stuff just directly from it too, which is pretty nice. I'm just gonna make like a little accumulator farm here. Now the solar is not great. I mean, yeah, it's negative 80%. So we were getting what, like 12 kilowatts from that. Definitely do not want to be utilizing solar on this planet. It is absolutely not worth your time to be doing that. I think I brought solar panels just because, I mean, for the space I had a bunch of them on the space platform anyway. And as you remember, you know, we can only send things up there in full stack. So, I mean, I kind of had them anyway. And I sent them down here because if we do completely lose our space platform, I don't want to just, you know, be like throwing all those solar panels out the window there. I think we're going to have to do this. Obviously, substations would be significantly better for this. And additionally, this is apparently not covered here. So we're going to want to get one more in there. And we want to start building things to actually get ourselves off the ground here. Now, when it starts storming again, we can actually be collecting this energy. I'm going to just try to get this out here and see what we can collect. And I'm going to just slightly move this so it's easily in there. And you can see, I mean, this collects energy fast. Now, I will give you guys a heads up. You do need a ton of accumulators here. I mean, eventually you're probably just going to want to build like nuclear or something, or steam, because you just need a huge amount of accumulators to actually power anything of a reasonable size. But still, this is a good way to get started. Let's kind of throw down as many of these as we can here and get this going. And then I know probably like the darkness and stuff here is not great for YouTube compression and such. The night vision, I need red circuits for. So what we want to do first is we want to make some recyclers. We need concrete. So I'm going to have to craft, I mean, we technically could make it. We have ice to like break down into water, but also I totally could just keep doing a bunch of this until we get like a few more concrete. And then we can start actually using a recycler. So there we go. Boom. We can get our first recycler. I'm going to start clearing an area here while we wait for that to craft. Clear that out. Make sure I don't get electrocuted here in the process. We unlocked holmium as well from this by mining enough of it, which is great. I'm actually really surprised our platform is not just completely destroyed yet. We're really lucky. I mean, these asteroids don't come like that quickly. Okay, I guess we're fine. I was gonna say, probably didn't want to pull that up, but it's Okay, so let's just clear this, and then let me just... Oh dear, yeah. There's so much of this, holy moly. Bots would be a great thing to rush to. Again, wouldn't be too hard, because you get the batteries and the green circuits. Well, not green circuits directly, but... Oh man, 40 concrete? Or, yeah, 20 concrete. It's 4 concrete. So let's just throw this over here somewhere. And again, I mean, this is a scrap field. We'll want to mine directly. With only one recycler, though, this does become fairly difficult. I'm just going to keep doing this while I can. We're going to start running out of inventory room here, though. And then I'm going to kind of set up, like, at least a little bit of a system here. And this one is not always showing the output, but that's okay. Let's get a steel chest made because we have so much steel. We have steel like coming out of our backpack here. And then I'm just going to dump all this scrap in here. I mean, this thing is really quick, right? So what I want to do at this point is pull this out, and I'm just going to put it in a chest. Obviously, you will want to filter this out. We do not have anywhere near the infrastructure for that yet. But, you know, one chest will at least hold something. And in the meantime, that allows us to actually, you know, start doing things here. So I'm going to set up some mining. You can use miners directly on this. Well, obviously, but you don't need, like, the big miners or anything, or fluids or anything to mine it. You can just go straight on it here. And we're just going to set up a bit. I mean, we don't have a ton of power to work with. We also are quite limited on the amount of recycling we can actually do right now, just due to the amount of recyclers we can make. We really cannot make many. But I can take some of the stuff from here. So I can take some of this. And, you know, we're slowly getting there. Once we can make another recycler, this will start scaling up significantly quicker, of course. And I'm just going to do that on that one. This is a little slow going, but we may be able to save our platform. It's not dying nearly as quickly as I thought it would, which is very lucky. Just kind of keep an eye on it. Something is being damaged on Nauvis, though, which we probably want to keep an eye on. Yeah, that's not good. So we actually may need to take a quick step back here and drive this tank remotely. Unfortunately, I kind of have to, like... Yeah, man. Yeah, I got to kind of navigate through the entire base to get over there. I should also have the robots place down some turrets. They should certainly be able to replace this stuff, though. I may just need to extend the robo network for that. I'm not going to try to go through oil. We're going to take the longer but safer path around. It is really nice to be able to remotely drive a vehicle, as potentially unrealistic as it may be. Which, I mean, maybe not that unrealistic, right? Just like a remote control, basically. It is really nice, though, because otherwise you would be in quite the tough spot if you're on another planet like I am and you start getting attacked, the pellet scooting us over there. Then, you know, you would basically just be out of luck if you couldn't do this, unless you could have bots hopefully like place some turrets or something for you, which I should be doing. I can definitely extend this network, and we're making turrets, which reminds me, someone did also make a comment on last video. I should absolutely up my turret amount I'm making, because I guess I only made it in like 25s, which is obviously not a stack size. So by doing that, oh wow, this really didn't work well, did it? Maybe we just undo that, and then I wonder if I do this, if the bots can actually place it when it's like halfway in and halfway out. This is a very rare situation I encounter, so I mean, probably what's going to happen is that the enemies are actually just going to end up attacking like more higher and higher up. I should just go kill these enemy bases, but to be honest with you, I don't actually know where exactly they are. Oh, but I do want to show you one really cool thing you can do. So if you go in here and you queue over something to get a ghost, what you can do is you can actually place this in here, and it's going to essentially set a request within the turret. So, and you can do this like in assemblers with like ingredients or modules too. But if I do this, this is going to get the bots to bring ammo and stick it directly in the turrets. Now, granted, 100 is kind of more than I would normally like to put in here, but they will get it done, which is really nice, because that means, you know, otherwise you'd have to like build a requester chest and insert her, and it would be a whole pain. But now we can just do that. So that's that. Why don't we get back to Fulgura here? We are recycling, and I mean, we're cranking through this stuff. We can now hopefully make some more recyclers, because I absolutely want to scale up this operation. And I mean, eventually this is going to be like a huge thing, and we're going to have an entire sorting system, which is obviously really what we should do. I mean, this is like, you actually wouldn't really be pulling this out because it outputs right here. And you would really be like, I mean, really, actually, I think once it runs through this, which is pretty shortly, I'm actually going to turn that off right now because I'm going to redo this. So what we're going to do is switch this up slightly. We're going to we'll hook this one up just so it can do this. And what we're going to do is have these come out here, and then have this come over, and we're just going to create, I mean, this is obviously not a lot of room here, but we are just going to create like a little bit of a separation area here. It's not ideal because you really need a much like more robust system than this. But for now, just so we can get some materials, I'm gonna just filter these to basically all these things. Now there is potentially a way to do this better with circuits, like tying it to this and then having it filter based on the outputs or something. I feel like there is probably a way you can do that. I have not really messed with that specifically, and to be perfectly honest, I don't have time to do that because our platform's going to die. So I'm just going to do one, like I'm going to manually just set it like one inserter for every single item. We could do maybe like 2 items per, but I don't really want the chest just filling up with like multiple different items. So this is a little bit annoying, but I'm just going to do this. And let's see, filter, I'm just kind of going off memory here for what this gives us. I can look up the rest. I know that it gives us copper wire. Gears, stone, ice. So we need gears and then stone. Right, that's gears, that's stone, ice. And then the ice you need to melt down mostly for water to do things with. What else are we missing here? LDS and concrete and holmium. And we should be good to go. So this is going to be LDS, concrete, and holmium. Now, obviously, some of this is going to fill up significantly quicker than others. So, you know, the things you have a higher chance of are going to fill up a lot quicker than things you don't have much of a chance with. So we're going to do that and get that going. Let's pull this one up. And I mean, really what would happen is, I think what I should do is, just in case for some reason these can't grab, I'm just going to do a little bit of a circular carousel here. And I mean, I should probably move these out so we can actually have like double chests. But for now, we're just going to do that, and then we'll let that one start doing its thing, and I'm just going to take that. This one's going to come over. And what we want to do is probably prioritize. I think I want to prioritize this side. And yeah, that's our platform dying, so that's cool. All right, let's see what can be done. So if we want to smelt this, this is super easy, or kind of, I guess. It's interesting you make it in a machine and not a smelter. We probably just want a couple of these. Probably not that much, but just a little bit. Now this needs to be turned into solution. So let's copy this. And then the holmium solution is in a chemical plant combined with stone, and then of course the water. Now there's no natural water on Fulgura. So that's where the ice comes in, because you need to melt it down for the water. All right, perfect. So we're just going to collect this. We're going to prioritize this so it can do its thing here. And then I'm actually going to take that. I feel like we probably just don't even want to mess with that. We really want to focus on this silo. So we need a bunch of steel. We need processing units. We want to make the engines. We have pipe. And then we want concrete. So the engines, electric engines, are of course going to need steel, gears, and pipe. Again, we already have the pipe. But probably not enough. Yeah, because this takes 100, and then we need 200 electric engines. We only have 127 pipe here. So then we need lube. Super easy again, right? You just get that straight from the heavy oil, and then the engines, which we will make, and then circuits, which you can, of course, get from the recycling. So you have to set up these huge recycling processes. So I'm going to start doing this, and we want to try to get this going on a bit of a larger scale, which could be difficult. I mean, we need 1,000 concrete for this silo. I think that's actually going to be the hardest right now to achieve because you don't really get a lot of it. All right, we're just going to do that, and we don't need that there. Some lights definitely would probably be beneficial. And then as soon as we can make another one of these, or actually, you know what? I think I'm going to kind of mulligan what I did there. And I'm going to set up another one. I'm going to set up this one to kind of just do this on a few things. So, like, I'm just going to give this a bunch of steel. And it's going to break it down. And we should be getting some iron out of here. Or maybe it's just giving us steel back. It's not... You definitely... Uh-oh. I feel like, yeah, this actually does nothing to recycle this, so... You would think that would give you iron, though, wouldn't you? Alright. Let's see about... You can get iron, I guess, from the gears. I think the gears are actually what I want to be recycling, not the... Yeah, there we go. So we're going to get some iron now. I mean, this does crank out the iron, and this one was not filtered because I'm a dummy. So, what was this even supposed to be? What am I missing here? Copper wire. Ice. Solid fuel? No. LDS, red circuits, blue circuits, stone maybe? I guess I'll just pull it up and we'll find out what is still left on this belt that I'm forgetting. Alright, so we now have stone though, which is great. I mean, we can just make, you know, more pipe at this point. And then we can actually start making, I'm going to actually swap these over and we're going to start making engines. So we're going to take this and that. And why don't we actually do this in a little bit more of a, you know, a better setup here. So let's turn these into engines and then throw some steel in there, throw some gears in there, throw some pipe, and I can just make a bunch more pipe. And we're just going to give this a bunch of gears as well. Oh, is that supposed to be gears? No, we have gears here. Okay. So that's going to make that, and then these are going to make engines, and I'm going to have these just directly go into electric engines here. And let's take some inserters like so. And then we just need to get our heavy oil pumping, and I did bring a few chemical plants, luckily. And I'm going to make some lights, because I know it is quite dark here. Totally used all my iron on the pipes. I mean, we could also, like, break down the green circuits to get iron. It does seem weird to me. I think, like, it's the smelted products you can't break down to get their inputs. It does, like, it's a little unintuitive in my mind. I feel like you definitely should be getting iron plate from the steel, but... oh well, not the biggest deal. Alright. So right now, we're okay on power. No biggie. We do want to recycle down probably... the concrete's what we're missing. Steel we're going to have plenty of, I would assume. And then let's go ahead and get an offshore pump set up here. So I'm just going to run this from over here. And luckily, we did bring underground pipe. Can't connect system with different fluids. Oh, right, duh. I don't know. My brain skipped a step. What am I doing? I was too excited. All right, we're just going to do this then. And do that. Fantastic. I don't want to put it in a tank because there's really no need at this point. It can just make however much it needs until this fills up. It's perfect. And then we need 200 of these. We need the green circuit. So that's what we needed. I did bring some green circuits. But what we could do is recycle reds maybe. Because we need blue circuits. I don't really want to be recycling those if at all possible. We could go ahead and get these recycling. And I mean, you don't get a lot. We do get some plastic though, which is nice. The wire, not ideal. We could get copper from this though, if we wanted. So that's also definitely a possibility. And we do have quite a bit of ice as well. So this is just kind of a waiting process right now that we have to get through. I'm going to do this. Hotkey Z does this, by the way. I didn't find this out for the longest time. Luckily, this does not take too many circuits, just 2. We do need 200 of these, though. Next step is going to be building up enough steel, concrete, and processing units, which is really just a matter of more scrap processing. This is... Yeah, I mean, we're losing a lot of this. As long as this doesn't die, it technically can be salvaged. Or if I can even just send ammo. Like, if I can just send ammo, as long as we have some turrets alive, that can protect us long enough to then rebuild everything if we can continually send ammo. So at this point, it's just a matter of really just recycling scrap as quickly as we possibly can to get everything we need. I mean, 1,000 concrete, you know, we're more than 1/10 of the way there. So it certainly is possible. And it's just going to require some ingenuity here. Now this is obviously filled up. 15 engines is not going to get us very far. We totally can box this. I know this is like ridiculous to be putting this many boxes, but this is a very temporary setup. What we should do is start processing the solid fuel into rocket fuel. So what we can do here is, I mean, we could take this, although really there's so much heavy oil heavy oil around us that we probably could just do it like over here. Now, I'm not in the safe zone, so probably want to build another one of these. And that's more lightning collection too, which means more power. Just gotta bring these over, and we totally can make these, which will be better, and substations. I just love how so many things are so easy to make on Fulgura because it just gives you all this stuff naturally from the scrap. Like, you know, you don't have to make the red circuits. You don't have to make, I mean, for this, you literally don't have to make anything. You're just given this, everything you would need for unlimited substations, which, you know, is very basic. You only need so many of those, but still, it's just nice to not have to go through that crafting process, right? And hey, back in 1.1, I'd be annoyed because I'd have to move this, but in 2.0 Space Age, I can just hit V for vertical swap, and we now have this on the correct side, which is fantastic. However, what we need to do at this point is melt down the ice to get water, which is a super simple process. We did this on the space platform, and we just bring in the ice. So I could belt it, although, to be honest, we need, like, so little of this. I'm just going to put it in a chest right now. And don't worry, we're going to build a very, very large, robust base here with some cool filtering mechanics and stuff. But for now, again, I mean, I just keep saying it over and over. I am just trying to rush for a rocket before our space platform totally gets obliterated. So now we have this, and I'm going to make a few more chemical plants. Oh, man, this music is hitting hard right now. I don't know what this was for. There's nothing like left on the belt that's not making its way through here, so I guess I just kind of goofed up on that. So we ran out of circuits, which is not great. One of these in there. Blue circuits, again, would be really great to recycle for this. You'd obviously get way more green circuits, but I really need all the blue circuits I can get for all the blue circuits I can get there for the rocket itself. Now, I kind of want to bring this over, but I think for a setup like this, I'm gonna... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So this is getting... Oh, this is getting a little iffy here. These are not made in that, you silly. I'm used to having to make the solid fuel before the rocket fuel, so that's why I put those down. But the rocket fuel is actually made in these. So we'll just do that. Definitely goofed that up a little bit. There, boom, boom. And then we'll just take some pipe. I need to set up a better hotbar here too. Not that I should really be taking my time to do this. But let's go ahead and grab the solid fuel that we have here and just throw this in. And again, the really nice thing is you only need 50 of this to make a rocket. So honestly, our biggest hurdle at this point is just going to be getting the silo. And then we already have the blue circuits and we already have the LDS. And it's really just, can we get a silo? Is going to be the main limitation here. This is out of pipes. Not a surprise, honestly. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, that is the wrong thing to be putting these in. Just going to do that. And we will start getting some engines. We have almost 100, so we are halfway there, basically, to the 200. Again, the 1,000 concrete is going to be rough, but we're almost a third of the way there, too. So now we just need... I mean, so here's the dilemma, right? Because we need processing units and concrete to make recyclers, and I need processing and concrete for the silo, but I want it faster. So it's that, I mean, it's generally, I feel like this is just generally a Factorio struggle of like, do I spend resources to make resources faster, even though I need those resources to, you know, it is an end result. But in this particular case, I'm going to choose to not spend the resources to get it faster just because I'm time limited. I think in this case, it's better to just let them build up. Normally, I would just be like, yeah, sure, I'm just gonna, you know, spend everything I have to make this better. But we are losing... we're losing a lot of stuff. I mean, it could rebuild this platform had I not taken the platform from it. But again, I don't really want to lose everything I had in there, so... solid fuel. Okay, let's go ahead and dump that in there. I'm gonna yoink some more of this, and lights. We should definitely put some more lights down. It's still really quite dark here. How are we doing on power? Power is pretty good still. Definitely could add some more of it here. I have way more lightning collection than I do power storage. Because you get like so much power input from this lightning. It's kind of crazy. You can see like spikes when it hits. I mean, look at this production. It was in the gigawatts there for a moment, like 10 gigawatts from this lightning. So you're really not limited. The only thing that's going to be limiting you on your actual production of the power to begin with is how many lightning rods. Because you can see here, efficiency is 20% and it only has so much range. So it's actually crazy to think about 20% efficiency and you're still getting that much power in the gigawatts. I mean, lightning is an absurd amount of power, so... But again, it's just going to be the range of them, like how much lightning can you actually collect with it, so... Just something to keep in mind there. Let's just expand this square a bit. Definitely did not put that in the correct spot. Let's do that. Alright, lightning stops, that's why these are not collecting, but... You know, because you have to have enough to last you through the night. And if we go to... Here, our day-night cycle is 3 minutes. On Nauvis, it's 7 minutes. So this is less than half the time for your day-night cycle. Definitely worth noting there. I mean, that's partly why it seems like it's constantly dark, because there's only 3 minutes of daytime. I mean, there's 3 minutes of nighttime too, but still not quite what we're used to. All right, I'm just gonna do this. We don't need as many gears. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna see if I can maybe make some robo frames while I wait. That would be really nice. Again, we have basically every single thing we need. We would have to snag the electric engines for this and some green circuits, unfortunately. We do have the batteries though. So the question becomes, do I want to take blue circuits? If we want to take red circuits again, we really don't need that many. All right, I'm just going to fill these up. And then this is, of course, going to need that. But we are kind of getting there. I mean, we are a ways still. But I think I actually need these green circuits for the engines, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna snag a few of these because I think we're actually gonna hit an engine bottleneck before we hit a blue circuit. Like, we're gonna hit the blue circuits we need before we hit the engine, so the bottlenecks then gonna become the electric engines. But you can see, I mean, I don't know about you all, but this really could actually be my favorite planet. The processing, you know, normally I'm not really a fan of like belt, like sushi and belt sorting and stuff, but it's something about Fulgora that it's just like so fun and interesting to me, is just taking the scrap, recycling it out, and just creating all these filter systems and, you know, processing it through and like figuring out like, hey, how much of this do I want to keep? Do I even want to recycle this item versus not, or this other item? Like, you know, gears, probably you want to be heavily recycling gears. You really don't need this amount of gears, I guess, unless you're like mass producing belt here or something. But it's just really interesting to me. I really enjoy building on this planet. And you know, the trains are cool because you have to mostly use elevator rails because you can't build, well, I don't have any rail, but you can't build rail on this stuff, right? It won't let you. So you have to elevate rail basically between the islands, which creates a really cool system. And then the rewards here are really good. I mean, they did reveal this in the Friday Facts, so I apologize. If you haven't read the Friday Facts, maybe just skip ahead like 30 seconds if you don't want to hear this. But you do get the mech armor here, which is insanely good. Like, oh man, once you see it, once I get it, it is so fun. It's so good. And then of course you get the EM plant, which is just crazy. I think the EM plant is probably actually better than the foundry because you get your built-in 50% productivity, and you can make modules with it. Like, getting productivity on modules is just a completely unheard of thing. It's so incredible to be able to do that. And circuits, of course. I mean, you get your 50% productivity and really quick speed on circuit production, which is pretty amazing. All right, let's actually put these in our inventory and see how many of these we have. I mean, we're actually almost there. We are getting close on this too, but I think I'm just going to recycle these. And then I did collect some scrap of my own, so I'm just going to make a bunch of this. This stone is kind of becoming a pain, to be honest. We may actually... I don't really have iron ore, though. I guess I could recycle gears into plate and then plate into ore. That seems horribly wasteful to make concrete. But, I mean, you have a 6% chance for concrete. I do wish... I'm actually not sure. I'm really curious on the order of this because I'm not sure what I'm missing. It seems kind of random. I wish it was sorted in order of, like, the percent chance you have to get the thing. That would make it a little easier, I think. Oh, man, this is... If too many belts die, though, we actually... If too many belts die... I stole the inserters, too, which is actually really unfortunate because... that means we can't actually send the ammo up there to get that. But, yeah, it would be kind of cool if it, like, showed you the percent chance you have to get the stuff. Alright, so we did that. We got... Did I get any concrete from all of that scrap crafting? I don't think I did. Dang it. Oh no, I got 8. We only have 600 though. No, we need to step up our game here. Alright, let's collect our rocket fuel. We should definitely have 50. We do not have 50. Let's go ahead and do that. Grab a little more of this. We are very close, folks. I know this is maybe not what you wanted to see initially, but I figured it was, you know, again, kind of like when we struggled with building the space platform last time. Well, when I struggled, you probably struggled to watch it, but I was the one actually struggling. You know, I want to show this type of stuff, right? Because it's very possible to get stranded on planets, and you know, I want to show you, like, at least on Fulgura, that you definitely can actually get out of here pretty quickly. The other planets are a different story. Had this happened on Volcanus, we probably wouldn't have made it. If this happened on Gleba, there's no way we would have, like, our platform would be dead before we even built anything. Gleba is so hard to build anything on. So, and even Volcanus, because it doesn't just give you, like, half the stuff you need right away. Alright, so this is recycling that so we can get some more circuits. And we are extremely close. Apparently pipe is the bottleneck once again. Although we may actually be there. 100. Oh, man. Alright. Let's get the iron and the pipe. Can I? Maybe I should. Oh, man, I really want to make one of these. Let's just keep recycling this. I don't really know a great use for this stone. I suppose I can just, like, stick it in here. I mean, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with this stone, to be honest with you. There's not that much else to do with it. Using the Z hotkey is nice. Now, this is your drop hotkey, so you can have little oopsies like this where you actually drop it on the floor there, but that's okay. And we're just going to craft up some more pipe. Get these going. And this should be good. I mean, we're actually almost, interestingly, out of gears and steel, but that's the least of our concerns at this point. And then we'll take this. So yeah, engines definitely are the bottleneck, but I'm just going to utilize everything I have. We actually have what we need there, so once we do that, we can build our silo. Hopefully, I feel like I'm missing something crucial for this, but I don't think I am. What we do want to do, though, is actually... Actually, what I want to do is I want to take this, and I want to get copper, because what we want to actually create here is... Oh, I should have done this sooner, probably. What we actually want to create here is ammo. Because that's the first thing we need to send up, so we can at least prevent the platform from dying further. So with that, I'm going to do this, and then this is going to take steel. I'm going to actually just make pipe with the rest of this iron. I'm going to shove that there, and then do that, and do that, and then we should be close-ish. 150, we're getting there. I'm gonna take these again. Well, we do actually need some to actually launch the rocket. That's pretty important. And then take that and get these powered here, and then we'll just need to take this. Let me just double check. This definitely does not give iron, right? No, it just gives steel back. Just want to make sure I'm not, like, going completely crazy here. Again, as long as this doesn't die, we should be fine. So our first rocket we send up is going to be ammo and some fast inserters from our inventory so that we can actually output this. And then, I mean, our turrets are not looking so great. So probably want to make some turrets as well. Actually, I don't want to do that. We have plenty. What we should be doing, though, is making repair packs. I'm going to be honest with you, I've never actually used repair packs. I've never actually used repair packs in the, that's actually quite funny. I've never used repair packs in the space platform. I'm pretty sure in the Friday Facts they said it just, like, kind of auto repairs everything, I suppose. Let's do that, and then go like that. Just, I mean, we have so many gears, like, we can kind of just do this forever, actually. What are we missing here? We're missing pipe again. Also missing circuits, I think. Let's see how far away we are. We have 166. Once this is done with these, I'm going to stick in more blue circuits so we can get the green circuits. And stick that there. I mean, even, like, just any ammo, honestly, will be really, really helpful to us. I'm going to get this going I'm somewhat debating if I should like edit out some of this, but I really think it's important. I mean, this is a new planet, right? Like this is new to a lot of people. It's somewhat new to me. I mean, I've only been playing for like 3 weeks, and you know, I still think it's an important process to show how you might get out of a situation like this. And doing a bunch of cuts and just showing like the perfect parts is, I think, not really the route I want to go here. I'll put that in there, and then probably throw some more gears in there. This is out of pipe again. Man, this is rough. This thing is like always out of pipe. Now I could have set up like a whole automation thing, like belts feeding from here all into here, but I think that it would have actually just been a wait. It would have taken more time than it would have actually given me, you know. I'm gonna stick some more in there. I mean, yeah, this is requiring 4 plate per, so it's not like we're really getting a good ratio there. But boy, oh boy, do we have so many gears. Holy moly. So many gears. $250. So this right here, this is enough for a rocket. So I'm actually going to take 25 more, and I'm gonna stick them in here so we can get some more greens. And let's just get these going. And actually steel is what we're out of, which is quite interesting. All right. Throw some gears. That'll start working, and then throw half our iron back in there. And then, yeah, if we can just even get like the teeniest little bit. We are still missing 150 concrete, which is not great. I'm gonna, again, just start doing this myself, see what I can get out of this. Holmium is, I mean, we have 157, which isn't bad. This is a pretty rare resource. So it's quite nice to actually, you know, have some of that. Make pipe. All right, perfect, perfect. Now we got this. And then I'm gonna just throw more of that in there. All right, we should be extremely close at this point, folks. 12, 3. Oh, we were one engine away. All right, we should be good to go. I'm going to give these a little more just so I can actually like get some robo frames built and stuff. But at this point, we really just need concrete, and we should be in good shape. So I'm actually gonna go mine some more scrap myself, and then just hand recycle it again, because this is just so incredibly fast. This is one of those things where it's really like not bad at all to be handcrafting this yourself, and that gave us a bunch because, you know, I'm getting a decent amount of concrete there. Let's clear out our inventory so that we can actually successfully get the materials into here that we need. We do need all that. We need all that. I'm gonna dump. Wait for that to be finished so it goes into the stack. Plastic, which is quite nice. We don't really need the batteries at the moment. All right, so grab the engines. Boom. Grab the blue circuits that we're gonna need. Load in these structures. We have 155. We only need 50 for a rocket. Grab this, and we should be so incredibly close. We need 48 concrete and 1,000. I mean, we definitely have the steel, I think, or very close to it at least. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna grab some more of this and just hand recycle all of it, and then we should be good here shortly. We may actually, this is gonna be, whew, I'm gonna be so relieved, but I'm also gonna be a little bit impressed that we managed to save our platform. It definitely would have died if I tried to send it back to Nauvis. Luckily, the asteroids are kind of intermittent a little bit here. It's not like you're constantly running into them. They kind of just like float by a bit here. And, you know, the platform, it's not like a one-hit kill on the entities on your platform or the platform itself. So you can take a fair bit of a, you know, knocking from asteroids before too many things start dying. I think the main thing here is just going to be making sure all the turrets aren't dead. And also we should be setting up like quite a few repair packs too. All right, we just need the concrete and the steel, which should totally be doable. We have the steel. We need, oh yeah, we need 100 pipe. That's probably important. Whoops. I don't know why what am I doing? What did I... Oh, I accidentally clicked a bunch of these instead of repair packs. Whoops. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Get this. Let's grab some more gears. And then I'm actually just going to throw down an assembler to make this pipe as well. How are we doing on concrete here? Good. We just need the 100 pipe, and we should be good to go. Boom. We can make the silo. All right. Now we just need this and the rocket fuel, which I should have at this point. Definitely have 50 of it, which is good. And then the blue circuits we also have. And I don't need to be making this much pipe. Make the silo. Throw this stuff in. We should be good to go. Now, one rocket, I mean, the rocket itself is a cheap part, right? Like, we have more low densities and close to enough blues for that. And just make some more rocket fuel just in case. But I do want to make sure that I'm at least, like, setting up the main things I need. And we do have to keep in mind the rocket weight, too. So, I do want to be very conscious of what I'm actually throwing in here. Let's take a look at our platform. So we lost pretty much all of our turrets. We definitely want to send up turrets. This guy's going to do a lot of damage. Solar panels, I probably want to send a few more up, and definitely ammo. So, yeah, okay. That's hard to watch. And then platform itself, I think I'm safe enough to send up platform. So why don't we go ahead and throw this in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. Productivity would certainly be nice. I mean, I could make some. I probably should have brought some, but that's okay. Again, we're basically just handed this stuff, so I'm not particularly concerned with that. But we do want to make sure that we can at least make a second rocket, because I'm not 100% sure we can actually send everything we need up in one rocket. To be honest, I definitely should send the space platform up, although you can only fit 50. It's going to be quite the hodgepodge of stuff. We also want ammo. Definitely want to make sure that I'm getting some ammo up there, which is not much. We are not not getting much ammo up there this first send through, unfortunately, but oh yeah, this is really slow. Oh well. It's fine. I don't think our platform's going to die in the next 2 minutes. All right. While that waits, we now have the ability. We could actually use some of these and some gears, of which we have so many of, and make some more recyclers. And get some more iron going, too. And I'm going to just recycle. When it's done with this, I'm going to recycle some red circuits. We don't need that many right now. So once it finishes that, just take this and put it in there. And we'll get plastic and all that stuff too, but we can absolutely use this plastic. All right, grab this too, so I have all this in my inventory. And I mean, this belt is actually getting pretty close to full. I think these two here might just fill it up completely. So let's do that. I kind of want to put the productivity, but I also don't, because it's already so slow. I think since we're in a rush, I'm just going to not do it on that one. It's only like 8% productivity or something. 16%, I suppose I would give, but still. Get that. Did we not make more of this? Alright. While we wait, we can make some robo frames. That'd be cool, huh? I would love some robo frames. Oh, rocket's ready. Let's get this down and let's get some robo frames being made. Take some of this back. That way we can at least have some robots. Okay. So, we want ammo. Holy moly. So, ugh, this is... We definitely need... hold on. Let me put this in here. Okay, so 2 turrets. Oh, we can actually send a lot of turrets. Dang. Okay. Although most of these turrets won't actually be able to be built. Send some of this just because I think there's probably multiple inserters missing. We want to make sure it builds the right ones. And then platform. Probably going to build the wrong platform, but that's okay. And we'll go ahead and send this up. Solar panels would be great. There is some left on there, so I think it should be okay. And then we just want to make sure we get enough materials in here to build another rocket. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Throw that there. Grab some more ammo. Ooh, some of this. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect. We can make a total of 4 robots for ourselves. Definitely should not be handcrafting red circuits. That would be insane. Alright. We're just going to left click. And you can see we now ran out of power. So I am actually kind of overutilizing the amount of power storage we have, which is unfortunate because we kind of needed that. But, oh well. What did we need? Load and see structures. Definitely don't want to do that. Alright. Oh, that's not in the production zone? Interesting. Alright. Let me check this. Well, that's... We have 1 turret. What do we... basically need more platform to do much of anything, unfortunately. Oh, I'm out of power poles too, huh? How are we looking here? We should be good. Probably just need some more of this. All right. How about platform? Can we should actually, platform should be very easy to make. Steel and copper wire. That is incredibly easy to make here, which is great. We actually are running a little bit low on steel. Yeah, I don't know if these are gonna last 3 minutes through the night, but we will see. Problem is you just can't even send up that much platform in this rocket. Sweet. All right, we're gonna get another one. Definitely want to send up. We don't need more turrets. I'm gonna send up the ammo and I think as much platform as I can. Maybe one of these solar panels to try to get us the rest of the way. All right, gonna throw that in there. 37 ammo is not a lot of ammo, but let's put this in there and then whatever platform as well that we can fit. And I'm gonna deliver that. And then take this, try to get some more ammo going, and very soon here we're gonna be able to actually build our proper Fulgora base, not this panic base to get rockets. All right. And we ran out of power. Nice. Again, power collection is not the bottleneck, so definitely not a bad idea to just expand this as much as we possibly can. Because, I mean, look how, you can see how fast these are charging. So at this point, it's just a matter of how much power can I actually store to get us through the night. Not what we wanted. 9 rocket fuel. 9 rocket fuel is not going to cut it. Alright, let's see. Were we able to rebuild any of this? I don't know where the ammo went. Did this turret just take all the ammo? We definitely sent up enough ammo for this. A little confused. Wow, we really did lose a lot of stuff, didn't we? Shoot. See, I can't even build this turret because... oh, because there's no platform. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, it's gonna get shot by... yeah, what happened to, like, the 30 ammo we sent up here? Wow, dang, this is rough. Let's, recycle some of this, too. Alright. I think we should probably call it an episode here. This will get us, after we launch this rocket, this will get us the rest of the way. Let's throw 18 platform is not really great, if I'm being honest. That in there. I should actually probably keep an eye on, like, where did this ammo go? Because it seems like it kind of just disappeared somehow. Rocket fuel is definitely our bottleneck, and that's simply just slowness. Like, we're making enough solid fuel that we can certainly support more rocket fuel production than we have right now. Alright, so I don't think we need more turrets. What we do need, though, is, of course, the ammo, and then also more platform would be very, very ideal. Ammo. Dude, this is wild. It is wild to me that this ammo takes up so much rocket space. Alright. Let's send this up, and I'm actually going to watch when it goes up there, see what happens, because this is kind of crazy. Probably should have sent... I didn't even send repair packs. I probably maybe should have left out some of the ammo or something. But, I mean, at this point, once we can actually get a larger rocket fuel production thing, we should basically have unlimited rockets. It's just so easy to get the rockets here. Alright. This is going in. So, what's happening to the stuff? This is going out. This is going out too. This should definitely grab, although these might grab and throw it over there, which is not great. So, that could have been part of the problem for sure. And then platform, I mean, it definitely built some of it somewhere, I think. We're just missing a ton of it. So, what I'm going to do is, I think, off camera, I'm going to set up a bigger and more proper, like, filtering system than this and production of rocket fuel and such. And then, hopefully, we can kind of get things going. Honestly, I could just make normal ammo too, but piercing ammo is not really even that hard to make here if I actually have like a correct setup to to make it like a proper system. So I think that's still going to be the move, and the damage boost from it is quite significant, and it's just going to make killing the asteroids more ammo efficient and stuff. Why don't we load this up so I don't forget? Let's put in repair packs, put that in, again, more of this would be great. It does require 20 steel though, and we're actually not getting steel as quickly as I'd like. And I don't think... yeah, there's nothing we can recycle down to get more steel. I mean, the low densities, but that seems really wasteful. There's only 2 steel in this. So I think the move is probably to, like, recycle down most of the gears into iron and then, like, resmelt the iron into steel, which seems kind of silly, but I really do think that's probably the move here. To actually get any, like, usable amount of steel. Because we're definitely lacking on that front. This, like, 7 platform here ain't gonna cut it. Oh my goodness, this is tough. But we made it through. We saved our platform. I'm pretty sure our platform is in a survivable state at this point. Certainly not enough to get back to Nauvis, but enough to hopefully survive, although it did just eat through all of that ammo somehow. Which still kind of blows my mind that it managed to do that, but I'm gonna get this sent up. I mean, more platform would have been great, for sure. And after we send this one up, I'm gonna end this episode. But I hope you enjoyed our journey and somewhat of a struggle here on Fulgura. Hopefully it wasn't too mind-numbing, but next time I will definitely be coming into next episode with a more kind of proper, robust setup of things, and I'll probably do a lot of work on, like, saving the platform off camera, since it's basically just this. Just, like, sending rockets little by little as I can. So I'm probably going to do most of that off camera and just at least get it to a state where it can survive. And then when we start next episode, we'll be ready to actually do some very good, proper production here on Fulgura, which would be awesome because it is a very exciting thing. I think. Yeah, I'll just take this ammo. Okay, let's do this. This is likely just going to fill the rocket. Almost. Is there anything else we would need? I mean, we can send up the solar panels. I really don't know that that's going to do much good. I don't think... I don't think power is the issue, but we'll send it up nonetheless because we don't have any more ammo or anything to send up in there anyways. Alright. Send this up, and this seems like a good place to end it with the rocket launching. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching through this as we struggle to save our platform, but next time we'll be in a better spot. I really do appreciate you all being here and supporting, and if you did enjoy, a like is appreciated. If you're excited that our platform didn't die, then drop a like as well. And if you are new and not already subscribed, feel free to keep up with all future Space Age content, and there will be a lot of it on my channel. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.